We got a Hong Kong article. Hong Kong court finds 14 pro-democracy activists guilty of subversion. Yes, in Hong Kong, you can get a death penalty for holding wheat, large amounts of wheat. Yeah, very. Oh no, that's Singapore. Sorry. That's Singapore. My apologies. Hong Kong. I got it mixed up. Yes, Hong Kong is under China overlordship, so that in a weird sense, the Chinese already got a anschluss, if you think about it. Although this is such a small territory that nobody cares about it. After a landmark trial, critics said could deal another blow to the city's rule of law. 14 pro-democracy activists could face life in prison. The verdicts were made more than 3 years after the defendants were charged under China-imposed national security law. Another blow to the city's rule of law. They don't have any. It's China. It's a bit China-light, however, it's China. It's still China. A Hong Kong court has found 14 out of 16 pro-democracy activists guilty of conspiracy to commit subversion in a landmark case. It is the city's biggest national security case under a law imposed by China that has all but wiped out the public dissent following widespread anti-government protests in 2019. Yes. It's been so many years already. Those found guilty could include former lawmakers Loin Kwok Wang, Lam Cheuk Ting, Helena Wong, and Raymond Chan. They could now face life in prison, with sentencing expected at a later date. But the 3 judges approved by the government to oversee the case were 2 former district councillors, Liu Shun and Lawrence Law. They were all among 47 democracy advocates persecuted in 2021 for their involvement in an unofficial primary elections, 31 of whom pleaded guilty. Ahead of the hearing, observers said their subversion case will illustrate how the security law is being used to crush political opposition. Yes, communism. But the Beijing and Hong Kong governments insist the law has helped bring back stability to the city and that judicial independence is being protected. Yes, stability to the city. Yeah, Hong Kong was definitely had a problems with stability before China came. Yeah, sure, Bill. Yeah, it was such an anarchist city back then. Oh yeah, criticize. We criticize. Oh, fucking cowards. You disgust me. The US and other countries have criticized the trial as politically motivated, calling for those charged, many of whom have been detained since February 28, 2021, to be released immediately. China released them immediately. We are very angry. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, gutless. They are accused of vicious plot to paralyze government and force the city's leader to resign throughout their non-official pre-selection ballot in a July 2020 citywide election. The Democrats maintain it was an unofficial attempt to select the strongest candidate in a bid to win a historic majority in Hong Kong's legislature. Mass pro-democracy protests erupted in Hong Kong in 2019 against Beijing's plans for security legislation, which Democrats argued infringed on freedoms granted when Hong Kong was handed back to China by the British in 1997. Yes, fuck the British. Feelings were high at the army, and back then the Chinese, back then it was after the Cold War, so everyone wanted to be friends with each other. Although, if I remember correctly, there was already the Tiananmen Square incident, and by incident I mean massacre. So, they just ignore it, yeah. They ignore this stuff, and it's so disgusting. Feelings were high at court on Thursday, with scores of police officers and vehicles patrolling the areas where diplomats from the UK, US, and Europe have attended proceedings. Oh, so they were there. Diplomats were there, huh? Great. Give them a medal for being useless. Some supporters queued overnight to secure a spot. I came because it's a critical stage and a historical moment, that a man who gave only his surname Chiu 35. The defendants all stood up for themselves and for Hong Kong people, hoping to make a change. He added. Yep, Hong Kong is is basically almost gone at this point. It's just China, and China will keep integrating these people to their regime. What to say? What to say? I feel sorry for the people that they have to endure this. And the world doesn't care. They care for about 2 weeks, then they go about the new toy, the new, global calamity. It's so sad.